In other news, police in northwest England say they are treating a deadly blast outside a hospital in Liverpool as a terrorist incident involving a homemade bomb. Take a look.
Our inquiries indicate that an improvised explosive device has been manufactured, and our assumption so far is that it was built by the passenger in the taxi. The reason why he then took it to the women's hospital is unknown, as is the reason for its sudden explosion. We are, of course, aware that there were remembrance events just a short distance away from the hospital and that the ignition occurred shortly before 11 a.m. We cannot at this time draw any connection with this, but it is a line of inquiry which we are pursuing. Although the motivation for this incident is yet to be understood, given all the circumstances, it has been declared a terrorist incident, and counter-terrorism policing are continuing with the investigation. The circumstances, as we understand them to be, are that yesterday, shortly before 11 a.m, a local taxi driver picked up a fare in the Rutland Avenue area of Liverpool. The fare, a man, had asked to be taken to Liverpool Women's Hospital, which was about 10 minutes away. As the taxi approached the drop-off point at the hospital, an explosion occurred from within the car. This quickly engulfed it in flames. Following discussions with Army Ordnance Disposal, we are able to confirm that this is being treated as the ignition of an explosive device. Our inquiries also indicate that the device was brought into the cab by the passenger. We believe we know the identity of the passenger, but we cannot confirm this at this time. Our inquiries have led us to two addresses. The first was Sutcliffe Street in the Kensington area of Liverpool, and at this location, 3 men, aged 21, 26 and 29, were arrested yesterday under Section 41 of the Terrorism Act. A short while ago, again in the Kensington area, a further man, aged 20, was arrested under Section 41 of the Terrorism Act. They will be interviewed later today by counter-terrorism detectives. A second address has also been searched at Rutland Avenue in Sefton Park. At this location, significant items have been found. Further searches will be necessary today and potentially into the coming days.
Now, British police are investigating the background of a mentally troubled Iraqi-Syrian convert to non-Muslim who died in a botched bomb attack in Liverpool, according to multiple reports today. Ahmad al-Swelmin, 32, has been named by police as the would-be bomber whose crude improvised device went off in the back of a taxi outside a Liverpool hospital. He was killed while the quick-thinking taxi driver escaped with minor injuries after locking al-Swelmin inside his cab. Reports by newspapers and broadcasters quoting unidentified security sources said al-Swelmin was a failed asylum seeker of Iraqi and Syrian descent with a history of mental health problems.